Hey free-to-play gang, welcome back to another video. So what I'm looking at right now is the HP boost exposed by Taiga. So essentially the first half of his video is used to calculate the additional HP gain that players would get in PvP format. So for example, in real-time arena, in point war, and in holo battles as well, we have a hidden HP cap increment. But the thing is, it does not scale according to HP cap related skills, so maybe your Clara is not going to heal as much, or let's say if you're using Chalmers, your Chalmers is not going to deal more damage based on the enemy's max HP, or rather the new max HP. So it's kind of like a extra shield effect, if I may. So in his video, he has calculated based on like after a single attack and then looking at the Esper stats to decide how much HP the enemy has left, and therefore calculating what is the expected HP left after the damage that is done, and what is the actual HP left after the damage is truly done. So he realized that, you know, the enemy Espers has about another additional 3000 HP on top of everything else. So there is a much easier way to test this out, which is something that I thought about. I wanted to do this for the longest period of time, but I haven't actually gone ahead to do it. So let's just lose one run and see how this works, right? So we're just going to remove two of our healers here. So what we have left is a fighter Esper. We also have an Anesidora who is a support. And we also have a Tricky as well. So yeah, Tricky is a controller. So here are all the HP, right? So Tricky has like, how much HP is this? 50,000? 50 plus. Anesidora has this amount of HP, 50k as well. And my Yunchuan, he has this amount of HP. So at the end of the day, the simple way to calculate this is to just run this, let myself lose, and then we can also take a look at the statistics at the end of the run to see how much actual damage we have received throughout this process. So I'm just gonna go ahead and skip to the end so that we don't have to waste too much time looking at my precious Espers die. So that's it. Now we can take a look at the stats, and you can see the amount of damage that they have received. So for example, Yunchuan has received 23,638, Anesidora has received 67,767, and Tricky has received 67,841, which is not 3,000 more than the actual HP that they have. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this so that I can compare side by side. Right, so these are the stats here as compared to their actual stats. So first, let's take a look at Yunchuan. So Yunchuan here, based on like, let's see, let me just calculate this real quick. So Yunchuan has a total of 17,509, and take note that we do not have any captain abilities at all. So this is the actual HP that he's supposed to have. But as you can see, he received 23,638. And before you ask, this amount of damage doesn't actually exceed their max HP. So this is the finite amount of damage that it can receive at any one time. In other words, even if guys hit me for like 1,000 billion damage, it's only going to show up as 23,000 damage. So it's very simple to calculate how much extra HP we have. So we can just do it like that, divided by another 17,509, and we see that we have a 35% HP increment on Yunchuan. Let's just assume that this is a percentage increment, because this is something that I suspect. I don't think it's a flat HP gain. So 35% additional HP on Yunchuan here. What about Anesidora? So Anesidora has 15,118 HP, which is a lot of base HP, plus 35,079, yes. So she has a total of 50,197. But let's check out how much additional HP she received, which is minus 50,197 equals to 17,570. This is the additional HP that she received, and the percentage is actually 50,197. 35% as well. So we can kind of conclude that the amount of HP that we gain in point war, okay, in point war is an extra 35% HP. This is crazy, and of course we can do the same for Tricky as well. So just give me 1 second here. So Tricky is also the same, 35% additional HP. So this is the reason why Speed Cleave no longer works, and now tanky teams are the way to go moving forward. Speed Cleaves are most of the time not going to be able to perform as well because you need an additional 35% extra damage in order to cleave, which is insane because now you're putting yourself through a lot more barriers. So for example, if enemy Claras have Avatar, for example, or if they're running Espers like Everett, every single time you land some cleaving attacks, they are going to heal their teams a little bit more, and that's going to add on to the 35% additional HP that they already have. So in other words, a Speed Cleave is completely dead. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. Trust me on that. There is no way that cleaving works anymore. And by cleaving, I mean landing AoE damage nukes. So for example, the team that I'm running right here is not really a cleaving team, but it kind of works the same way. So I'm not using a bruiser team at all. I'm using a DPS Yunchuan. But because I'm running like a hybrid setup here, it's not really a cleaving team anymore, but it still kind of works similar. But anyway, that's it for this video. I just wanted to test out Point War. But anyway, hope this information was useful for you. And anyway, if you have not already done so, go ahead and check out Taiga's channel. I'll leave the link in the video title itself down below. Yes. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and subscribe for more Dislyte content. Now that's it. This has been Free to Play, and as always, I will see you in the next video. And I'm just gonna go ahead and destroy this defense over here. Time for some revenge. Okay, never mind, I lied. I still got screwed. Cleaving still works.